I wouldn't even be good at faking an orgasm. Like, you would know. I would be like,
You sound like you're taking a dump.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, family.
I'm Alano, and she's Khanya.
Your wife. I don't know why you said it. I'm a stranger. Are you nervous?
And in today's video, we are playing Truth or Drink.
Yes.
Do you know the questions?
No.
You have to ask that question, because she's probably been preparing for this like the last 2 weeks. And
Not
now
true.
I'm out here like just a dummy, just walking right into the situation. Let's do it.
Okay, so let's explain the game.
Yeah, please explain it to me as well.
There are 20 questions.
Okay.
You can choose odd number or even number to make it even better. So what number do you want to be?
Do you want even?
I don't care.
I'll take odd.
To make sure that we choose truth more often than drink, we've got gin. Now, we don't do gin shots. I don't think I've ever done gin shots.
I don't think I've ever done a gin
Gin
shot.
to me is like, it needs to be a drink. I feel disgusting thinking about it. And this is a local gin. If you guys didn't know, South Africa is actually really good at making gins.
Yo,
You've got some amazing
South Africa makes some sick gins, hey?
Yeah, and this is Cape Fynbos gin, small batch, handcrafted and flavored. This is the citrus edition. And we're going to be trying it out for the first time. And then after this for dinner, we'll probably do some mixes, if things aren't too bad. And then
if we're not divorced.
and then we've got some chasers. I personally like this one. This is also local, Fitch and Leeds Pink Tonic.
Is it local?
Sparkling rose and cucumber flavored drink. Yeah.
I like the cheeky cranberry.
If I'm correct, product of South Africa. Yeah, it's local.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Is there 20 questions or 20 questions each?
No, there's 20 questions in total, 10 each.
10 each, okay.
Yes.
So if I do 5 and 5, that's 5 shots. Can I still handle 5 shots? It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been such a while. I don't like taking shots. This was dumb. This was fucking stupid, actually.
If a nipple comes out, what's a nipple in my experience, honestly?
So either tell the truth or drink.
Or drink.
Okay, let's do it.
What is a lie you tell me to make me feel good about myself?
What is a lie that I tell you? Fuck me, dude. Cheers. I'm not gonna answer that shit.
Question 1, Alano. I don't like shots. Drink your cheeky cranberry. Drink your I don't like shots. Okay.
I really hope that was one of the harder questions.
Let's see.
Okay. What is the first lie you ever told me? Oh, whoever wrote these questions out did not play, dude.
I'm trying to think of the first one. I'm thinking of the many that I have when we were first like getting to know each other and I was trying to impress you.
I feel like I'm in the wrong mindset for this game. Because immediately I went to like the deepest lie that you told me.
Oh no!
Or that you might have told me.
First lie.
I'm dumb, bro. I probably could have gotten around that first question. What is a lie you tell me? Maybe no, fuck no. That's a big one.
I've told you that you look good in an outfit that I didn't think looked good. You showed me someone ripped out your pocket. They were trying to rob you, and then you stitched it back yourself. And I was like, oh, it looks really good. It didn't. It didn't.
I remember that.
You've asked me before if you look really drunk, and I'll be like, no. You. His eyes.
See, that's what
become
happens
slits.
when somebody prepares for this game, yo.
What?
I'm convinced. You're handling these questions. You're handling these questions.
I came here decided. I don't like shots. I would rather deal with the truth.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Next question. What's something that I do that irritates you?
Wait, I have to pour.
Oh, I don't want to even look at it.
What is something that you do that irritates me?
Yeah.
Irritate's such a strong word, though.
But that's the question. That's the word.
Okay, I've got one. It's not just you. This is a you and someone else.
Okay.
Okay? It is irritating when
When?
I'm trying to watch the soccer.
Yes.
And then you and your sister decide that you're going to talk about everything except the soccer. And then sometimes you decide that you guys are going to talk about shit that I really don't want to listen to. Because if you guys want to talk finance while I watch soccer, that's fine. But talking about the Kardashians and the latest drama that they're going, no, that is irritating as hell. Because whenever you guys are watching TV, I try to not. I often get reminded that you're trying to watch TV right now, and I need to stop talking.
So remind us.
I do, and then you guys are like, sorry, I won't do it again. But then you continue, and then I'm like, I'm also gonna do that when you guys are watching TV, and then either you or your sister will say, oh, now you're just being vindictive. I was like, no, I'm trying to watch the game, bruh. I'm trying to watch the game.
Got you.
I'm irritated.
Yes. Okay, I'm question 4.
4. Sure. You can get drunk, bruh. Number 4. Okay, what's one thing you wish you could change about me? Hey.
Hold on. Oh.
You know what, dude? I'm so happy that it's not tequila. Yeah, now you want my shit. My shit is the right shit.
It's got
for this.
stronger flavor. I should actually grab another one of yours.
I think about
Stop,
when I fucking
stop.
puked. No, baby, that's
No, because you did too much. No, baby.
Oh, my bad.
No.
My bad.
No,
you
no,
can
no.
also pour.
I'm struggling.
You can also pour.
Yeah, please don't pour
We're
me
all
anymore.
struggling here. Okay, do you want me to go get you a cheeky cranberry?
No, it's fine.
Okay, I was gonna go get one for myself.
Have you ever seriously considered breaking up with me?
See, we spoke about this in the last video. Fuck. And I said, push.
Just drink.
I got myself.
Just drink.
Wait, have I ever said... Wait, I can just answer the question.
Yes.
No. Fuck no, you almost drank. That was dumb, bro. That was dumb. I just have to answer the question. The answer is no.
Cool.
Yo, you tried to get me to drink. You tried to get into my head. 6. Is there anything important that we disagree about? I feel like there should have been and why.
I think that the way that we sometimes handle we're technically one family now, but our separate families can make us disagree in that. Well, I'm trying to think of the last strong disagreement we had, and it was because I felt like we had agreed on something, but because you love your family and you don't want to come across a certain way, you sometimes sprinkle it or make it or like deviate
Instead
a little
of
bit
being very
instead of
direct.
being like, this is because I'm very direct, even though it's hard, and I do that because it's our relationship and I need to value that. And
No, I agree with that, but sometimes I feel like you're too direct with your family as well. Because now everything that you say is a reflection on me as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're being super direct, it's like the Groveses are really direct about this, and yeah.
Yeah, but that's why if we agree on something, I need to communicate to my family. It's always more efficient communication. It's very quick.
Yeah, but sometimes you can ease it.
No.
Like you can be like, listen, X, Y, and Z because blah blah blah. You're just like, and that's the line. You're like, this is it. This is what we discussed. And I'm much more gentle. I try to lead the other person to the.
But he also will deviate because he'll be like, fuck, they aren't taking it well.
Yeah, because then when I get, as I'm trying to lead someone to the horse, like I lead them to the horse, but they make me drink. You know what I'm saying? So that happens as well. Okay.
I think it's 6 now.
So it's you.
No, I just asked you.
No, I asked you.
Oh no, you did. Sorry.
Oh, people are getting drunk.
Was there anything about getting married that scared you? That's a fair question.
Was there anything about getting married that scared me?
Yeah.
No.
Me neither.
No, I was. The one thing that I wasn't on the day of the wedding was scared. And the funny thing is, everyone kept asking me. They were like, "Are you nervous? Are you nervous?"
Me too.
And I was just like, "No, I'm not." Like, marrying Khanya is literally one of the surest things that I've ever done.
Me too.
What I was nervous about was that everyone was going to enjoy the day, to the degree that we wanted to enjoy it.
Oh, baby, you're so
Yeah,
sweet.
that's what I was nervous. I was nervous that, like, an uncle was gonna get too drunk and then have to go home earlier. I was nervous about stuff like that. I was nervous about the fact that people didn't like the food that was being served. Like, that's what I was nervous about. But the marriage part, that was the least concerning thing about that entire day.
That's interesting because I was nervous about that stuff during the planning where I had control over it, which is why the menu looked the way it did, and we made sure there was enough food, and even the drunk uncles, we had agreed that we have to debrief the people whose behavior we're not sure of. So
Yeah.
I debriefed some, like I reached out personally, and same
And
thing.
I was like, "Uncle,
Yeah, you
can't
can't
be doing
do
this." Yeah.
And then also my mom, who's literally like our number one team player, when she felt like someone was, the way she gathered people,
Yeah.
and was like, we're
But
going
that's
home
what I was
now.
nervous about as well, because I didn't want her to have to leave the party earlier because someone got too drunk, you know?
No, she
and that
didn't do
didn't
it,
didn't
yeah.
happen, yeah.
Yeah, especially
Now
with this
everyone
curfew.
behaved, like, literally. I'd never seen that many drunk people that well behaved, so it was great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Cool.
Okay, so my turn.
Yeah.
8. Has our sexual chemistry changed in any way since we started dating?
I just need some definition. Chemistry, right? Not sex itself, just the chemistry.
Chemistry. I suppose maybe.
No.
Just add some. Add some.
I think that our chemistry has changed.
Yes.
And I think it's changed for the better. I think that the chemistry before was more, this is gonna sound terrible, more primal.
Yeah, I'm happy you said primal because I was gonna say carnal. That shit was crazy, bro.
No, it was crazy. We had mad chemistry, but to the point where a lot of people even noticed. They were like, "What's going on between these guys?" Yeah. And I think now it's more. And I'm not saying we lost the primal, but I'm saying we did add some intimacy, like something that's just more.
Yeah, 100%.
Emotional,
Yeah, 100%.
Woo! I'm gonna have to drink.
Now that was a fair question.
Okay. When did you know you wanted to marry me?
I always knew, like, I said this to you before, but I knew from the minute I met you that we would be in each other's lives for a very long time. I didn't specifically know how that would be, but I knew I wanted to.
When did you know the how was gonna be marriage?
The how was probably like 2 years in to us being married. 2 years in.
I'm like, what?
2 years into us being married. You've always had this energy about you that, like, you don't mother me, you push me.
Yeah.
And I always felt like that was the type of person that I needed to be around all the time. Because I can get to a place where if you baby me, I'm gonna
Be a baby.
Yeah. But I can do so much more when somebody pushes me.
Yeah.
And I felt like I don't know when it happened, but I felt like I was slacking on something. And then you called me out on it in front of other people, to the place where I think it was like Tariq and Sevi looked at each other and they were like, "Oh shit!" Like, you called him out. But it was a work thing. It was a work thing.
Yeah.
And it was that thing. Like, people would laugh, and I remember standing there and being like, a lesser man would feel embarrassed right now, but that motherfucker ain't me.
That ain't me.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna marry this one. Yeah, that's it.
Next.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Number 10. What is the worst thing I've said to you?
This is such an unfair question because now I have to drink this to save space for you so you don't come off like an asshole. This is unfair.
That's the beauty of the question.
This is
That was
so
probably
unfair.
You know, when I chose odd, that was probably, I
The
was
one
like, that's
you-
the question that I wanted to avoid.
I hate shots.
Let me fill you up. I have to. It's part of
Why are
the
you so
game.
preemptive? I'll fill if I have to.
I got you.
Why are you so
I got you.
preemptive? I said I didn't want you pouring for me anymore.
Okay, you can pour for yourself.
No, it's too late now. Look at this.
There we go. There we go.
Imagine if we decided to get a cheap, because one of the other options was to get a very disgusting, like Russian bear or something, so we could really tell the truth. So I'm really glad you went for like a decent gin.
Yeah.
Oh, of
It's
course.
you.
Do you think my family's racist?
No. No.
My whole family, obviously not my immediate family, but think of like my cousins, my aunts and uncles.
I don't know. If they are, they've never showed it towards me.
Okay.
So
That's
the answer there is no. Like I've never not felt welcome in your family. Like ever. So no. My turn. Yo. Odd numbers, man. What's the one thing you dislike about yourself?
Anything to do with the negative side of my mental health, I strongly dislike about myself, and I wish I could fix it, because I'm such a fixer, and I go out and I try to get things done, and I try to fix things, and I work on myself a lot, like consistently a lot. So it's the fact that I can't control my anxiety, I don't like that about myself. The fact that I can be such a perfectionist that I'm critical of my looks or stuff like that, I don't like that about myself. And if I could change that, I really would. I really would. If I could change one thing about myself, it would be to get into my mindset software and reprogram.
Reprogram
Yeah.
it. You can do it. Can be done. I'm sorry, baby.
No, it's okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay.
Okay. When was the last time you lied about having an orgasm?
See, that's the wrong question.
It's the wrong,
to ask.
yeah.
That one was supposed to be for you.
For me. Odd numbers. Woo.
I wouldn't even be good at faking an orgasm. Like you would know. I would be like,
You sound like you're taking a dump. You know
I definitely
that-
wouldn't. I would not know. I wouldn't even begin to not
Remember
fake
that
an orgasm, guys.
that episode of Euphoria where Rue fakes the orgasm with Jules, and she's like, "Did you just fake an orgasm?" It was so bad.
That was, yeah.
You would
that
be
would be
Rue.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
15. No,
What's your longest relationship?
this
that's easy.
one. But prior to that, probably about a year and a half. Granted, it ended by a year. That other half, every time I broke up with him, he would just be like, no, or I'm going to kill myself. And I let myself be manipulated. I took on the role of motherly role. Like I felt responsible for this human being because they were so fucking incompetent. You know, they were older than me. I was super young. I should have been living my life like it's golden. And that was outside of this one, because we're going on 8 years in October. Yeah. Probably that one, year and a half.
Yeah.
And you?
A year.
A year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a year.
You know, I sometimes think that that's a blessing in disguise, because it's so, to go from a year and a half to 8 years so easily,
Yeah.
it like reaffirms my feelings for
Yeah.
you and this relationship.
Yeah. And it's crazy because you and I are together 24/7.
It
Literally.
got worse during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like,
No, the pandemic was
it was a breeze for us as a couple.
pandemic was a breeze for us.
I know a lot of
because-
couples broke up because of the lockdowns and
Yeah.
stuff, but for us, we were just like, we worked together,
Yeah.
we're best friends.
We've been working from home for like 4 years now. And that means that Khanya is the face I see in the morning. Then it's the face I see for the entire day. And it's the face I see at night. Like when I say that we sometimes spend 24 hours together,
Yeah,
I really
easily.
do mean that. Like,
I mean,
and if it's not 24, then it's 20.
And it's like, you know what's special about that is that we don't get tired of it, and it
Yeah.
never goes into a toxic place.
Yeah.
And I don't get offended, and you don't get offended when we don't want to be around each other.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want to go drink with the boys, I want to go chill here, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's so easy all the time.
Have you ever gone through my phone?
No, for what as well? What's in there?
Yeah, that was a dumb question.
It barely works. And I don't know why you fight and upgrade, but it barely works. I wish I could go through your phone for something.
It's the PT
interesting.
of getting a new phone
It'd be
sometimes.
so much
for me.
fun. We know all of all of each other's codes, and we
And
basically
passwords.
share a phone.
This is Kanya's phone. I don't know
But
if you
it's
noticed,
our
but it
phone.
went dead and I just put in the pin to
Yeah.
look at the questions again. No, you can go through all my stuff if you
You can
want
go
to
through
because
all
you've
my
got
stuff.
access to it.
Yeah.
But I know that you don't.
Also, whenever something juicy does happen, it's always fun to gossip with you. So I tend to be like, oh my god, this person messaged me, or like, oh my god, I got a dick pic from this person, or oh my god. So it's not like
I seen more dicks than
then you comfortable with.
I'm comfortable with.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. And there's always the guys with the really ugly dicks too. Like,
And then
take a
the
picture
Bible
of your
quote,
nice fucking dick, man.
and the Bible quote in their bio.
Sorry.
That's them.
That's gonna die.
Okay. 17. Would you hook up with your high school crush today?
Would I hook up with my high school crush?
Yeah, today.
Oh, so this isn't the girl that I hooked up with in high school. It's the girl I wanted to hook up with.
Yes.
Obviously, the answer to that's no, because I'm married,
Obviously.
and no.
Okay.
It was always no. Who the fuck? What? Who was my high school crush? Actually, you know that thing where they say never meet your heroes,
Yeah.
never meet your high school crush 10 years later.
Oh my gosh, I am testament to that. The people that we revered in high school, because it was a small pool and that
Yeah.
was our only option, are such losers. I come across them now. It's like, oh man, no, they're losers.
You know what's really funny?
What?
There's a girl that I was her high school crush.
Yeah.
And she should also not meet me 10 years later.
But the idea we have
No,
of people in our heads
yeah,
is too much
no, it's
as
true.
well.
It
But
is
they
so
are
true. And then
genuinely
you-
losers.
Yeah, that is 100%.
It's your turn.
Are you more dominant or submissive? That's fucking easy.
In what context?
Oh, was that supposed to be in the
don't
sexual?
know, that's what
fuck, I just meant like in life.
Wait, why is it easy? What's the answer?
You're dominant. You're not a submissive.
No, I'm not a submissive person.
You're not a submissive person.
But I also don't think I'm trying to
You don't
dominate
dominate
anyone.
people.
Yeah, but I'm not
But
submissive.
you're not submissive. Like
Yeah.
I would say, if that was the two, you are the least submissive.
Yeah.
But you're not a dom. You don't try to dominate people.
I'm so
You
disinterested
you
in
stand your
dominating other
ground,
people.
though.
I'm so disinterested. Also, I'm so preoccupied trying to better who I am and become who I want to be.
Yeah.
I don't have time to be dominating other
Yeah.
people.
You don't let people fuck with you.
No.
And I love that about you.
Oh.
No, I do.
You and mom are probably two people that I would let like fuck with me sometimes, and I'm like, no. But if anyone could influence me, it'd probably be you and mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my
sexually?
answer. No,
And sexually?
they never
That
specifically.
was not to say sexually,
they never
bro.
specifically
I
said.
need Drake. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
They should have asked more specific questions.
Yeah.
Kenya and I, come on.
It's my turn to
Oh,
ask
it's your
you.
turn to ask a question.
When was the last time you cried and why? Oh,
That's really easy.
when?
Like 3 days ago. We were watching that adoption movie.
Oh,
Didn't you notice that I was sitting behind you all of a sudden? Yo, bruh. Mark Wahlberg, bruh. What was the name of that movie?
Instant Family.
Instant Family. When they lost the kids. So they like go through all this stuff to get these kids and they start adopting them and the kids have been living with them for like 6 months and then the mom shows up. The biological mom shows up from prison and whatnot. Like that whole sequence, bruh, I
Fucked
was
you up.
fucking dude. I was hurting, bruh. I was hurting. And I don't know why you didn't notice, because
I
think
did
you were
notice,
so
but
into
I
the
was
TV.
already in my own feelings.
Yeah.
I was already crying by the
then
time that scene happened.
And then again, when they got the kids back, for two reasons. The eldest daughter realized that the mom cannot be counted on.
Yeah, that was
Because
bad.
they were all happy. Like, she was so happy to go back to the biological mom, and then the mom dropped her. That entire sequence where they got their kids back, like where their family was whole again, but also for the realization that character had, that her mom was essentially not going to be in her life because she doesn't want to, or she can't, you know? That shit had me choke the fuck up, yo. And I wasn't expecting it because it was supposed to be a comedy. But I have very strong feelings about adoption, so I can just...
And kids.
Yeah.
And
Khanya and I actually, after watching that, we started looking at
training
to
adoption
adopt,
parents,
like
to adopt.
to just go through the process and see where that process takes us.
And it's a few courses as well.
Yeah.
Some are in PE that we want to attend.
Starting in April is the first.
Yeah, the first
The next
one.
one. No, June is the next one. There's one that started a week ago until April, and we missed that because we missed the first session.
Yeah.
And then the next one is in June.
In June, but that's level 1 that we're going to be doing, and then level 2 will be next year, and level 3 will be.
So we at least want to do that so that if we decide that we're going to adopt, like, we are actually prepared for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to ask me the last question.
Oh wow. What's your biggest insecurity about our relationship? I think I know this one.
We've worked very hard to be secure in our relationship, so I wouldn't say that I have one necessarily. What's your guess?
For you? That I might not be around. Not that I might not be around, but that I might be so old when we have our children that
I'm left by myself.
that you're left
with the
by
kids.
yourself to
Yeah, I
care
guess-
for and look after the kids, because I am a bit older than Khanya is.
Yeah, we have a 7-year age gap, and that's not necessarily massive. I mean, I've seen massive age gaps, but the difference between 63 and 70 is a lifetime. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And I also don't want us to be those parents that our kids can't rely on because we're old. I want our kids to be 21 and still enjoying us. You know how fortunate we are that we're both going to be in our 30s with our
And we
parents.
can still have our parents around.
And I don't know if we can secure that for our kids. So, for example, if we were to have a baby tomorrow, the relationship that you have with your dad now, you would have to be 70-something years old
to have that.
To have that.
Which is crazy.
Not fair.
I'm hoping that, like, life extension kicks in circa like 2030, you know? Like, I'm just hoping that medical advancements come around and they were just like, oh, you want to live to 120? All good.
So I am. It's not fair on me. It's not fair on the kids.
That's your biggest insecurity.
Yeah, and then also I've obviously touched wood, but life can happen, and I don't want to leave young kids with someone who should be retiring and settling down, and so I guess that maybe
like losing the other person like too soon.
Knock on wood.
I know that's one big insecurity I have too, but I just bury that shit. Just put it deep down. Okay, well, thank you so much. I actually only drank once.
You can have that one.
I'm gonna have this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Fair is fair. How many have you had?
2.
2 shots in total?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Bottoms up. Guys, thank you so much.
That was fun.
I thought I was gonna drink a lot more. Sorry guys, I know it's a little boring and shit.
No, I mean, it's spicy either way.
We talk to each other.
I actually, when I watched this, I was influenced from a series that The Cut, a channel on YouTube, I love
watching
them,
that.
and I'll actually link a few down below.
Yeah.
They do this, and that's where I got the idea to do this. And
But what they do
enjoy it.
is they sometimes do X's.
Oh,
That shit's spicy as hell.
but they'll do mom and daughter.
Oh, okay.
There's one where the daughter is a stripper or a pole dancer, and then the mom, and they have to do truth or thing.
We should do a reaction video to that. That sounds fucking fun as hell, to be honest with you.
It's great. Yeah, so this is where this was influenced from.
Okay.
And I've always enjoyed it when they told the truth rather than drank, because I'm like, fuck, what's in your head that
Yeah.
you'd rather drink?
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we
That's
did a
that's
good-
interesting because I would have thought the other way around.
I don't care if they drink. Tell us the gossip. Tell us
I
the
was
tea.
like, what are you hiding,
Yeah,
motherfucker?
what are you hiding? No, I don't care if you guys drink. What the hell?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was awesome, baby. Thank you.
Thank you. Love
Love
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.